Ah, here at last. The Desert of Degenerates. This is meant to be a crowded city. So strange it is that I hear not the typical degenerative congregational dialogue of the citizen locale. Nay, the sounds I hear are all but normal. The sounds I hear are that of the spectacular movement of skeletal figures in the distance. How peculiar. I'm being attacked by these skeletal beings, and skeletal beings are not a natural occurrence here. These skeletons are not the result of necrotism. This is the power of a summoning. But by whom's did it be? Help! Help!
Help! Help! They come! They come! The Desert of Degenerates is but doomed to die.
Oi! Stand fast and get a hold of yourself. You are scared, afraid. Why?
Why? You ask why I am afraid. It haunts me to recount. But it's because of Agnar. At this very moment, the Desert of Degenerates of Darakuya is under siege by the remnants of his army. Agnar's old second-in-command, the Casket Burner, seeks forbidden knowledge of resurrection from the Lexicon, so that live again may the greatest of their army. The high-ranking soldiers, and perhaps even Agnar himself, may be revived unless they are stopped. We are doomed to die, doomed to die by the hands of Agnar.
By all the gods of the Chthonic lands, the army of Agnar. The Lexicon, they will surely be on the hunt for it. Pray, tell, where is it right now?
This may be a time of planet-wide perilousness, but as a dweller of the Desert of the Degenerates, it is my sworn duty to prevent access to the Lexicon. I cannot reveal its location to anyone that has not prior been deemed worthy, and the only ones to be seen as worthy are those of the 99 Immortals. Yes, the 99 Immortals. They who 45,000 years ago were the ones who were slay Agnar. But what hope would I have in finding a 99 Immortal here? Forsooth and sadness over encumbering, knowing that I am doomed to die, lest one of the 99 Immortals show up
Are
here.
you retarded or merely pretending? I am the bane of Agnar, the yin to his yin. I am all that stands between Agnar and interrealmic domination. I am one of the 99 Immortals, a beholder of a fragment of Agnar.
That cannot be. If ye be speaking the truth, then we are surely but saved. But the Lexicon is such a grand treasure of memory and knowledge and evocations. With the Lexicon we might be saved. But how can I know for true that you are as you say you are? A fragment of Agnar? What evidence backs up your magnificent claim?
I am that evidence.
Oh my God! Cover your ears.
We are surely doomed.
No. It is like the battle against Agnar, all over again. Anyone who heard the caller of the conditorium yell would be doomed to perish instantly after 1 second. There is nothing that can be done against this hidden technique. The only defense is to be deaf, or find a way to block out his fear-invoking tongue.
Frightening, is it not? Terrifying, horrifying, no. To think that by my very own tongue, I alone can oversee the death of thousands by the dozen. Men, women, children, and etc. can be silently slaughtered by the call of my voice. And lo, it gets worse, yes indeed. 45,000 years ago, during the end of the age of Ragnar, the hymn of Arai could kill in a mere 0.666 seconds. But now, I have improved. For the last 730 years since my resurrection, I have trained, practiced, and prepared. And now, by the hymn of Arai, my opponents will fall in a mere 0.664 seconds, leaving not even time for a final breath, no time to fight, no time to beg, no time to pray. Truly frightening, truly fear-invoking. You, GWR, shall be of the first to witness the sheer horrors of my channel voicing hidden technique. The hymn of Arai, I bear witness and listen closely. Damn it! I was but a fool to underestimate the sheer combative intelligence of 899 Immortal, to think that he'd cover his ears. Truly, this is a man of geniusic tactile. GWR will be a challenging opponent, so long as his ears remain covered. Wait, that's it. All I have to do is force him into uncovering his ears. GWR, I acknowledge and admire your impressive battle skills. Covering your ears? Erudition absolute, but because of that, you have forced my hand. I shall thusly show to you the very reason I became a 7-star of the army of Ragnar. Lo, my second hidden technique, skeletal being summoning.
How truly terrifying. I am scared, but at the same time, something seems suspicious. He must be up to something. I've got to keep my ears covered no matter what.
I am up to something. GWR will have to uncover his ears to defend himself. I shall use the hymn of Arai as soon as he does. Shimita, Kono Speedo. But is he Kono Speedo enough to handle 6 at once? That's not possible. I refuse to believe it. I do, however, have a theory to all of this, and I shall test that theory by going all out. Oh lords, the speed of this man. To be avoiding the hymn of Arai, GWR must be moving at the speed of sound. Even if they be the enemies of the Lord General Ragnar, I cannot help but have a great respect for those of the 99 Immortals. I sense that this battle's end draws near, and yet with his ability, GWR's ears will not be easy to uncover. With an opponent as skilled as he, all that can be relied upon is my intellect and battle experience. I will have to pry his hands from his ears by pure skill and by the will of my supreme Ragnar army intellect. Brace thyself, and behold! Yes, oh yes. Hear ye, GWR. Let us play but a game of two-man silent ball. catch, if you would, for that is your curse. This move will guarantee that GWR uncovers his ears. He may be fast, but to catch the ball he can only move as fast as the ball, lest he risk swatting it out of the air and dropping it. Now, all that is left to worry about is the timing. Wait for it. Wait for it. The chance nears. And now, GWR, you pathetic Agnar blood-scaling fool. You have invoked the call of the Conditorium, the hymn of Arai. All that remains is 0.662 seconds. I can but hardly wait to alone witness GWR's death. What automated death of Winans be this?
You thought you had attained victory, but in the 0.66 seconds between the hymn of Arai and my expected death, you have left yourself open. Behold.
But the Emperor's blood, a two-tier defense. You merely pretended that you needed to cover your ears in order to avoid the wrath of the hymn of Arai, so that as soon as your ears would be uncovered, it would appear as though you were to be defeated. Alas, you had earplugs the entire time. That meant that as soon as I believed you to be open to my attack, you would know that at that very moment I would be unguarded. You pretended to be open to attack merely to draw me in. Brilliant. Such combative intelligence. Truly admirable.
Foolish fool. You were a fool to fight me alone, caller of the Conditorium. The strength of Agnar was always in its numbers. Now you shall perish for your arrogance. Shiner!
Alas! Fool, it is ye who does be arrogant. I hold the rank of 7 stars of General Agnar's army. Did you truly think that I, of all people, would forget what made our regime so powerful? But to assume that I was alone this whole time is naught but presumptuousness. Yes, GWR. Witness my combative experience, and it's so true. I merely pretended to believe that you had successfully pretended to have been open to attack without my fourth notice to lead you into believing that I was open to attack. Nay, indeed, nay. My true intention was to force you into a position where you would have to completely commit to an attack, thus making the next milliseconds of your movement easily predictable. And so, with you in this easily predictable position, you had become an easy target for a sniper assassin that had been waiting for his chance to attack during our entire feud. Had he fired any earlier, it is likely that you would have had time to sense the bullet and defend yourself. Alas, you've been caught with your slacks anchored. Your fate is sealed. Another well-fought victory to... Nani? Oh, what is going on? Ouch! What have you done, GWR? What have you done? It feels as though every fiber in my being has been dismissed. Ah, yes. I get it now. I get it indeed. The steel of your blade never connected, yet its soul-stealing aura did. Enough to decommission, but not enough to kill. And now look at us. 2 wounded, woe-begone outer-world warriors without the will to wipe the other. A true combative stalemate, and yet I still am the victor of this fight. Yes, indeed. In truth, I was never here to defeat ye. so I bear no burden by advancing towards a retreat. Nay, I have fulfilled my duty here. We have activated the Lexicon without you nor any of the other remaining 99 immortals. This is the first of many victories to come to the army of Agnar.
The army of Agnar. Bah! All that remains of your army of Agnar are soldiers reincarnated out of desperation and scattered from desacralization. Your activation of the Lexicon only delayed the inevitable. The name of Agnar will soon be forgotten to time, wiped from history.
How were you able to hear what I said when you still have those fool! The Lexicon of the Fourth Realm will not delay the end of the age of General Agnar. It will reverse it. Hidden within the cryptical folds of the Lexicon are the most ill-grand prophecies of necrotism, the likes of which not even the Third Realm knew. To the eyes of most, this branch of corpse revival would be jargon of unfathomability. But the casket burner, not unlike you, too has the eyes of Agnar. He will decipher the secrets of the dead, and our age shall be reborn. Tazar, Bolseth Van, Yagkalamar, the Lord Militant Commander, all of the most powerful of the army of Agnar shall be revived, and our path to the domination of the realms will be at hand. Death to the 99 immortals, glory to the Lord General.
The reignition of the army of Agnar. Such a thing should not be allowed to happen. I still have time to put an end to this. They seem to know what the Lexicon pertains, but they clearly know not the dynamics of its activation. To even begin, understanding the principles of the artifact would take a full year. For the casket burner, perhaps a full week. That is more than enough time. So it is that I shall tread this path, onward to the Lexicon, onward to the army of Agnar, onward to they where the degenerates lie.
Take long, if I